altered the titles. The titles are changed in 3D to the Italian titles, and there's no way around that. But otherwise, you can watch it in English. It's a very good movie. Native 3D, fun cast, some really beautiful photography, a lot of Canadian locations.
Yeah, I saw the trailer, and the trailer looks stunning. It was just beautifully composed, great shots. I could only imagine the 3D.
It's a beautifully done film, and the reason it's not better known is the director refused to have it seen other than in 3D.
Right.
Good for them.
Has anyone seen this glass web by any chance? I've seen it for sale. I heard it was only in 3D. An old Hollywood movie.
I saw it at Expo 3. It's a terrific little picture.
Oh,
and,
okay.
I'm very excited for the Blu-ray coming out, because it's a 3D Film Archive doing their usual restoration work.
I might get that one.
Yeah, very, very well shot. Jack Arnold, same guy who did Creature in the Black Lagoon. Really good eye for 3D.
And the Invasion of the Body Snatchers too.
No,
that's Don Siegel. But I think he did. Came from outer space.
Yeah, that was.
Oh, maybe. Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Invasion of the Body Snatchers is one of the best science fiction movies I've ever seen. It's a good story.
I love it.
Being relevant.
Yeah, the old one, Kevin McCarthy.
Yeah.
So the glass web is the story good as well as the 3D?
Yeah, it's a little suspense thriller. It's set in the world of TV in the 50s, so it's fun that way. You got Edward G. Robinson and John Forsythe.
Sounds good.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for your patience. We're back up and running. Tor, let me know how the picture is on your 3D TV. I hope it's not too distorted.
Okay. I'm still seeing the card for the Affinity Photo Workshop.
Yeah, that's what you should expect. And that's actually a 2D card.
Right.
Thanks, Oleg, for waiting. Let me get my list here. So we have a block of 4 stereo photos with the Retinal Rivalry theme by Oleg. Oleg, do you want to set us up and explain what we're going to be seeing here? Meanwhile, I'll share my screen.
Yeah, I didn't know what to do with the Retinal Rivalry, so I thought, well, I'll take a picture in the daytime and one in the nighttime and see if I could merge it. And so the first picture that I sent in was that, and I couldn't merge the 3D. I don't know if anybody else can.
It's coming up right now. You should see it on your screen if you're following along on Zoom. This is my patio, daytime left, nighttime right.
Not seeing it on the YouTube yet.
Should be
previewing it on
now.
iPad here. It's a little problematic, and I'm seeing the nighttime shot looking like it's just kind of late afternoon.
Okay, got it on the TV, and yeah, it works. It's interesting because the shadows on the ground are all in the daytime, so they sort of float in 2D because they don't have any reference points in the dark shot. But the chairs are a good place to anchor onto, and the umbrella is fairly consistent.
Yeah, I couldn't merge it at all, so at least.
Yeah,
I have a bad left eye.
The umbrella it looks red in the left eye and orange in the I guess red in the day and orange in the night picture for me on my monitor.
Yeah, there's different lighting.
And then for the night shot, did you lighten the sky or? because I have a bright sky in both eyes.
Mhm.
I didn't make any, did not make that kind of adjustment. This is the raw picture.
Huh.
The next one will be where I try to match the two sides.
Well, let's take a look at that. This is my patio daytime, nighttime best fit. This will be popping up on YouTube in a few moments. So what kind of processing did you do to this version, Oleg?
Tried to get the colors the same. Um, and the shadows that in the daytime shot I made very light, so it's easier for me to see it in 3D. But I don't think I'll ever do that again.
How are you viewing it, Oleg? Are you viewing this on your 3D TV?
Right now, no. For some reason I'm not getting the picture.
Mm-hmm.
TV doesn't work. I'm gonna have to get it fixed.
It's not working?
Hmm.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Oleg, were you able to get your loom pad up and running?
Does anybody know? I haven't tried it again.
Okay.
I've got a lot of problems, including my air conditioning isn't working.
Well, it never rains, but it pours. Well, Oleg, one of these days, if you want to get together, if you want a loom pad demo, we'll get you up and running. It's Android, so it's its own thing.
Yeah, the problem seems to be that I waited a long time before I opened the box even. And what it did is it worked for about 30 seconds. And then now it doesn't accept, I think it got discharged. And there doesn't seem to be any way to wake it up again.
Well, maybe we can take a look at it. In the meantime, you've got two more photos from this series. You've got a daytime normal presentation and a nighttime normal presentation. So are these the straight day shots, straight night shots?
That's right.
Let's take a look at these.
And I like those much better. You won't be seeing me do that again.
Well, I can tell you that I can definitely see these on the loom pad.
I'm looking at my loom pad as well, but it's very soft focus for some reason. I don't know if there's something I'm not doing.
Oh, are you using the YouTube stream on the loom pad?
Yeah.
So that's a known bug with the LeiaTube app.
Right.
And what I recommend is you try the Twitch stream on the loom pad, which is what I'm using. And
Okay.
it's very sharp.
I don't know if do you need to install Twitch or that's...
You don't need to. You can use the website. And let me put a link in the chat for you.
Well, I've got it side by side up on the loom pad. I just need to turn it into 3D here.
Well, if you can share it to
not
the
seeing a
LeiaTube
share
app.
button.
Yeah, not
Whoops.
every app not every app has a share command. icon, whatever it is. But for what it's worth,
It just, yeah, it has a live button and full screen, but I'm not seeing sharing.
well, take a look in the chat. There's a link to an article with specific instructions to
Okay.
use the Twitch stream on the LoomPad. And it works pretty well. Frankly, I think it works better than the YouTube stream. Of course, we won't stop the YouTube stream, but the Twitch stream is really specific. I'm running it specifically for the LoomPad. Oleg, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to speak over your photo. We've got the daytime version up. Was there anything else you wanted to add about this version? I think it's very nice.
I like the straight shot better. I don't like to use that, what do we call it?
The retinal rivalry, yeah. The retinal rivalry
Yeah.
turned out to be a...
So this is just an unprocessed daytime pair here.
The last two pictures are the way I would normally take that photo.
Let's load up the last.
So there's
in the
there's
series
no
here.
intended retinal rivalry in this one we're looking at right now.
No,
Okay.
not the
All
last two pictures.
Coming up next is the night version. This is the nighttime normal presentation. Well, Oleg, I think it was a worthy experiment, and I appreciate you sharing it with us. It turned out that retinal rivalry may have been too challenging a subject. I'll consider that
For
for
me,
next
yes.
time. We do have 4 more photos for tonight's theme, and they're by Bob. We'll move on to those. And if we'd like, since we'll end up concluding a little early, I have some open division photos from Roberto and also Bob Bloomberg that I'd like to show also if we're up for it. But until then, I'm going to skip through Melinda's submissions. We will see these at our next meeting in April. And we're going to jump ahead to photo number 9 by Bob. And the title is Alien 3D Viewer. And this will be popping up on YouTube.
I'm not seeing any. What I'm seeing is now showing Affinity Photo Workshop, and it hasn't changed.
It might be paused. You might want to tap the screen or click it and confirm that it's playing. I think you've paused the stream.
How do I unpause it?
Are you using a tablet or a computer?
Computer.
Okay. What happens when you click it? Does it reveal any controls? Does it show you like a play or a pause control?
Or if you hit the space bar.
Spacebar. That doesn't do it.
No, okay. Or enter. I don't know.
Enter. Let's try enter.
No.
No, that doesn't do it.
Are you using the YouTube stream, Oleg?
No, this is through the internet.
This is the Zoom screen share?
Yes.
Let's see. Is anyone else also seeing that title slide?
I have a binocular shot on the Zoom
Yeah.
and on the YouTube.
I just want to make sure I'm sharing the right screen. Let's see. Let me reshare.
Oh, now I see you.
Okay, I think maybe I was sharing the wrong thing. Let's see.
Now I'm seeing you.
Okay. Did that come up for you, Oleg?
Briefly, now I just see a blank screen.
Okay.
Yeah, the Zoom just says Golden Gate has started screen sharing.
Oh, sorry
Yeah,
about
it's just
that.
spinning.
Boy, we've had a lot of technical difficulties
Yes, sir.
tonight. I think, let's see.
There we are. I'm getting it now.
Are you
Whoops.
getting it on Zoom?
Anymore? I'm getting it on my iPad, but it just left and I'm getting a different left, right. There we go.
Okay.
Now I'm seeing it.
How about you, Oleg? Is it working for you?
I'm saying nothing.
Okay. Well, let me try this one more time. I'm going to.
There you are. I see you
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's right.
filling the screen.
Well, like, are you seeing all of us or just Matt?
Pardon me?
Oh, like, are you seeing all of us or just Matt?
No, I'm seeing as it's changing pictures. I see the picture change.
So you're only seeing the person who's speaking one at a time?
Now I'm seeing black.
Yeah, sorry, Oleg. I'm not sure what's happening. I am sharing the screen. I all let me try to log in as another user. In the meantime, Bob, why don't you describe Alien 3D Viewer?
This was a viewer. I don't know if it's actually a viewer. There it is. I discovered in Lubeck at one of the ISU conventions. I think it just might be some kind of telescope that's on the street. I should have made it a little bit more contrasty. I put in some color in the eyepieces, different in the left and right, but it's not different enough for my eyes. It's not having the effect I wanted, which is to vibrate and give a kind of an alien glow. But it was done late last night, so
It's there. It's subtle.
yeah.
I just assumed they were iridescent.
Yeah, I just didn't have time to fool with it and add little glows on one of them or light rays coming out. But I like the piece a lot. Very clean looking. I like the machined quality of it.
It looks friendly.
Yeah. Yeah, it does have kind of a Pixar look about it.
Well, thank you, Bob.
Sure.
Yeah, I thought maybe I was looking at like a lens coating that was just reflecting different colors from different angles or something. It's got a kind of a natural look.
Yeah.
Let's move on to Ray in the Zone by Bob. And Oleg, I'm still looking into this issue for you.
And you've got your pointer in the middle of my
sorry
screen.
about that. There we go.
There we are. Thank you. Yeah, I thought Retinal Rivalry always reminds me, whoops, I've got a low battery thing going on my iPad, so I may not be with us much longer here. Oh. And now I'm getting a spinning wheel from your end and a black screen.
Huh.
I'm seeing Ray.
Oh, I'm not seeing Ray anymore. But Ray, there he is. In addition to converting 3D comics, hence the pattern in his face there, Ray was the biggest proponent of retinal rivalry that I know. So he would someone providing a soundtrack.
Yes.
Sorry
Sorry
about
about that.
All right, that was my bad. I didn't mean to step on you there. Please, Bob, continue.
And I had my way with it.
See, you've swapped the color of the lenses between left and right, which does, I think, create the vibrating effect you were going for previously.
Yeah, yeah. And we miss old Ray.
Met him once. Very nice guy.
Yeah.
I met him once, and I felt like I had known the guy my whole life. He had that kind of charisma. So, Bob, how did you make this? Was he wearing these anaglyph glasses, or did you add these anaglyph glasses?
I believe he was wearing the glasses. I just swapped out the colors. I believe, let me see, maybe I added those. It did this a while back, and I don't see the side frames for the glasses. So, yeah, I may have added those. And just eliminated the lenses 50% so that his eyes would shine through, and then dropped in the color. And it was a straight shot. Then just for this special category, I went in and swapped out the colors to give it some retinal rivalry.
Works really well.
Yeah, it is. Looking at this photo on the Anaglyph stream, he looks like he's wearing transparent cardboard glasses.
Yeah, it doesn't quite work in Anaglyph.
It's a funny effect. Thanks, Bob.
Sure.
Next from Bob is Tentacles Disco.
I have a feeling this one may be a bit subtle too. Yeah. This is a mirror shot of a sculpture exhibit. If you look at the left half of either the left or the right pair, you can see what the exhibit looked like. And then I just mirrored it in Stereo Photo Maker and added the disco ball last minute at about 5 minutes to 12 last night. And that was just a 2D shot of a disco ball. I grabbed it off the web, and then I went in, copied it, changed the coloring on it, and then selected the right one and used the warp tool to just grab the middle of it and pull it in to give it a little depth. And I haven't seen it on a big screen, so I mean, it looks okay on my iPad. But
the manipulation on the sphere actually makes it look like a cone. It reminds me of the bullet sculpture we saw last week.
Yeah, you're right. But I was too sleepy to go in and remember how to turn a 2D into a sphere in Photoshop.
But I like the color shift. Again, it's very subtle, but it feels like we're looking at something iridescent.
And I just like the way the two organic sculptures look like they're dancing and touching noses or fingers or whatever those appendages are. But I could imagine this as a video with the ball spinning and everybody dancing and cavorting.
Oh, well, thank you, Bob.
Sure.
Now, Bob, I think I only received 3 special subject photos from you. Is that correct?
I believe so.
And then,
I'm trying to remember what I sent.
Yeah, I just want to confirm. Now, that actually is the Retinal Rivalry slideshow for tonight. So I hope you understand why I didn't have a poll tonight.
Yeah.
Just wouldn't really work in this case. We will see Melinda's next month.
I think I'd like to hold off on mine as well because I'm
Sure.
running out of juice here and I may have to leave also. I have to fix my partner a little dinner here.
You got it. We had a horned frog on leaf and spaded toad frogs by you. We'll save those for April.
Yeah, sounds good.
And Roberto, I hope we haven't put you to sleep.
No, don't worry, it's okay.
Hey.
Now, last week was a little bit later for me, but with daytime saving, now it's earlier for me.
Oh,
that's right.
Good to know. So I did receive your 2 photos, and I have them prepared to show, but would you like me to show them tonight, or would you like me to wait until our next meeting, which is the April 1st, a couple weeks from now, when we'll have larger attendance, a bigger audience? What's your preference?
Don't worry, tonight it's okay for me.
Okay. I'm going, in that case, to skip ahead. We have 2 from Roberto. These are open subject. These aren't specifically Retinal Rivalry, but they're so nice, I did want to enjoy them. And these will be popping up on our YouTube and Twitch streams in just a minute. The title of the first one is Afterlife Ride. Roberto, tell us what we're seeing and how you made this.
Well, I took this last year when the date of the death here in Mexico. We have a lot of celebration around October. So I don't remember which one was this. There we have like Katrina's demonstration day and the daylight and zombie day, something like that. I don't remember which is one, but I took this in one of those events. And this was like a classic car. I believe it was a Cadillac or something like that, with these 2 guys with a custom like a skeleton makeup. So this one I really like it because the glass pop-ups on the 3D photo, and also like the glass gives like a little bit of contrast. And the transparency also helps to the depth of the photo.
It serves as a nice frame too.
There's reflections on the chrome as well. Yeah.
Maybe if I could contrast it a little bit more, it could be in the contest tonight.
I think there might be a vertical misalignment on this. Do you mind if I run auto align?
Sure.
Let's see if it makes a difference, and I'll run it on all 3.
Yes, I took it with Fuji, so I never fix it in PhotoMaker.
let's see what this does.
Sure.
Yeah, there is a 13 pixel vertical discrepancy. Let me just do this on
Left eye is higher than the right.
Yeah.
the other ones. I think this will make it a little bit easier to view.
There you go.
And
All of a sudden, I see the screen.
huh.
What did you do?
I think, I don't know. I'd love to take credit for
That's
it,
it.
Oleg, but maybe the fates decided to make it work for you.
It worked.
Much better.
Now, when I ran auto align, it did adjust the
Much easier to digest.
horizontal position.
Thank you, Matt.
Yeah, you got it.
Love the makeup. Wonderful.
Yes, we have a lot of this kind of folklore around that time of the year, so
Oh, yeah.
we take advantage of that.
Dios de los Muertes.
That's right.
If I can make one suggestion, I'd love to see his arm sticking out the window a little bit. If you could add a band of black at the bottom and cut out his elbow, so he's kind of resting on the frame.
Okay, outside, like popping up.
Yeah, because he's looking right at us, kind of defiantly.
It would be, yeah, I will work on it.
I think it would also help because the car is so white and the windshield is so white, it might focus more on them.
Okay. Yes. A little less aggressive with the brightness.
But they are wonderful. Very spooky.
It's so great that the passenger certainly is looking right at us, looking right at the camera. And that's kind of where my eye lands naturally anyway. She's sort of framed by the driver and the window.
Yes, I have a lot of pictures of this kind. Maybe in the next on April I will show you more.
Please do. Yes.
Can't wait.
Can't
Yes.
wait.
But I thought that using the Fuji, I didn't need the alignment with the photo maker, but now I see that it could work better with a little adjustment.
Yeah, the lenses on my Fuji are regularly misaligned. I always have to do an adjustment.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah, my Fuji W3 was the same way. It's just a quality of the camera. You could probably fine-tune the alignment more than I did. Running auto align did a
Is
pretty
there a
good
lot of
job.
competition among the makeup artists? Are there people who guard their techniques jealously, or?
Wow. Yes, I believe I have, but I believe it's a regular photo that I took. But I took all. We have a really big avenue here in Mexico City that it's named Reforma, and there they set up their makeup stands, and it's everything is full with people with a makeup and costumes and everything. So, yep, it's really competitive.
It would be fun to do a 3D conversion on the makeups and make them look really skeletal.
It could be like maybe for the next time I will take a before and after without the makeup and with the makeup and see the contrast with a challenge, like with the retina challenge.
Yeah,
That'd be a great project. Yeah. All right, thanks, Roberto. And then we have one more from Roberto.
Yes.
Hopefully before my 5% of my ad gives out.
Still with us.
Hang in there. This is the last one. Baubles is the title.
Yes. This one I took it in a museum here in Mexico. The
Oh,
they have a lot of installations like this. Like they have a VW Beetle also in an exploded version. Like all the parts, the components exploded. So this is like a really nice exhibition for this kind of pictures.
did you take a shot of the Volkswagen?
Yes.
Oh, good. Can't wait.
The problem with that is that I didn't have the Sony, the RXO, so I took it with the Fuji also, and the field of view of the Fuji it's a little bit narrower, so it's a little bit cramped in the photo. So I didn't like it a lot. Maybe with the if I had the RXO because it's a wider view, it could be worked better. But I will chase the artist and maybe get it in another location.
Great subject.
Matt, my screen locked up again. Are you changing things?
Well, I did just run auto alignment on these three. I thought that I did see there was a bit of a vertical misalignment. I wonder if that's what did it. Are you still unable to see it?
What I'm seeing is the first picture.
I've got the gallery, and the alignment just took hold of the YouTube.
Yeah, sorry you're having this this glitch, Oleg. I'm not sure what's causing it.
It's something with my all of my electronics are not working right.
Yeah, I wonder. Well, you know, if you'd like, let's touch base. Maybe we can spend some time, and I could diagnose the issue. Maybe it's something with your Wi-Fi or something. I'm not sure. But Roberto, I did also run auto align on this.
Okay.
For the same reason, and I think it is a bit improved. Again, you might want to try it on your own and kind of fine tune it a little bit. But it's an excellent photo. What a great subject for 3D.
Sure. Yes, I will try this with the stereo photo maker, and also we'll try the stack version of the Affinity and see which one works better.
Yeah, it'd be an interesting experiment. Tell us, is this also a Fuji W3 shot, or is this a Sony?
Yeah. No. Both. My second RXO, I got it this year. So this one, these two photos were taken with the Fuji, the W3.
Well, it's a great camera.
Yes. The only thing that I don't like is because editing with the file from the W3, it's really easy to blow the pixels. So I rather work with a raw file with the RXO. So it lets you work better with the raw file.
Yeah, the Fuji does also have very small sensors, which are great for depth of field, but not so great in low light or for. You're certainly not going to get a raw file out of a Fuji. Although I have to say the illumination is really nice in this for an indoor Fuji W3 shot.
Actually, I edited because it was a little bit flat because Fuji the Fuji process, it was more white with the walls were a little bit wider, so the spheres didn't pop up like this one. I have to edit it a little bit.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all. Well, Roberto, I look forward to seeing more of these April 1st. If you
Sure.
wanted to resubmit these, that's fine. Or send us 4 new ones, that was fine too. We enjoyed these tonight, and these will also be on the recorded YouTube stream, Anaglyph and Side by Side, for anyone to enjoy who couldn't make it to the meeting.
Perfect.
All right.
I also bought
yes.
a second DJI Action 2. So maybe I wanted to take more photos with like a macro, closer, but with the closer sensor and closer lens with the DJI 2 Action 2. I will try this these 2 weeks, and maybe I will submit some of my my examples of this new setup.
Please do. What camera is this? This is a macro
DJI
setup you're talking about?
DJI Osmo Action 2. I bought. I have one, and I bought a second one. And I am trying to make like a video for this Google Cardboards, and I want to try some videos, and well, also close-ups for macro photography, like I don't know, flowers and that kind of stuff.
Well, I can't wait to see the results. Yeah, let us know.
Yeah.
Let us know how that goes. If you have anything in 2 weeks, we'd love to see it. And if you want to show us the cameras, also, we'd love to see those too. You don't have to take a picture of the cameras. You can just show them to us on Zoom. But be very interested to see that rig.
Maybe I will take a 3D picture of the setup.
You could do that. You could do that. Yes. Love to see it.
Thank you, Matt.
Thank you. This was not the smoothest meeting tonight. We had some technical glitches, and definitely not the most popular special subject that I've chosen. So we'll see how Mergers does next month. I'll hype that a bit so that we have more participation. I'd like to thank Steve again for his Affinity demo. We've been talking about Affinity for so long. It's great to actually see it in action and kind of see your workflow also. We all work differently. We all use the same or similar tools, but we all have our own approach. Even with Stereo Photo Maker, everyone has, their own procedures, their own workflow. And like we were saying, I certainly don't use more than 10% of Stereo Photo Maker. I mean, there are commands in Stereo Photo Maker, I don't even know what they do. And I don't think they're even documented. There's a lot of advanced stuff there. So thank you for bearing with me through tonight's meeting. Our next meeting, as I said, is Tuesday, April 1st. Our special subject is mergers. If you're not clear what mergers is, we have not had this special subject. There's a description on the website, and of course we have until the second Tuesday of April for our special. So we'll talk about this in more detail, and I'll show some examples also. There's one more thing that I wanted to announce. The 45th Southern Cross International Exhibition of Stereo Photography is now accepting entries. The closing date is March 17th, just a few days away. Let me put this in the chat. Everyone on this call, I would encourage you to enter. There are 2 divisions. There's an open division, and there's a scapes division, landscapes, cityscapes, seascapes, that kind of thing. But let me put this link in the chat. And I'll also take this opportunity to announce that I earned my 3rd PSA star. And I did that by entering... Oh, what did I just do? Boy, I am having all sorts of trouble tonight. Anyway, I earned that by entering in as many international exhibitions as I possibly could. Okay, there we go. That link is in the chat. So be sure to check it out if you're interested. All right. If there aren't any more announcements, if no one has anything else to share, I'm going to call this meeting. Again, thank you for sticking with me through the uncommonly high number of technical glitches tonight, and I will see everyone on Tuesday the 1st. All right. Good night, everyone. See you then.
All right.